Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is Joe Bob Grimes, head of security up here at speaktograffo. And I'm just up here making sure that only the right people get into the studio, keeping out the crazy fans and people who my boss owes money to and whatnot. And I'm sitting here in the control room with Trixie, and we're just trying to keep everything on the level. Without further ado, Mr. Graffo.
Well, thank you, Joe Bob. And I do appreciate you keeping out my creditors. It's a big help.
No problem.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Yeah, you're doing a hell of a job. And welcome to the show. It's Speak to Graffo. We got Trixie in the booth, and Joe Bob is doing the announcing. We've already pointed that out.
Hello, Graffo.
Hi, Trixie. Are we all set up, ready to go?
Just about.
Okay. Well, let me know when we're ready to start. Oh, we've already started. Okay. Well, cool. There it is then. Oh, hi, Trix.
Is too late?
No, what? What's going on?
I'm going to fix your mic.
But. Don't do that to the Graffo. All right.
Are you okay, Graffo?
I'm okay. I just got felt up real quick on the air.
That looked like fun.
It was. Now where was I?
Just take a couple of breaths.
Well, I tell you, Joe Bob, I'm in this beautiful field behind me. Beautiful, lovely skies. Perhaps a thunderhead back there somewhere. It's very relaxing, is it not?
Looks like home.
Right. If home is Kansas.
Or parts of Texas too, but let's
Yeah.
not get into that.
The Panhandle, perhaps.
Or even, I know some areas out just east of here look a little bit like that.
Really?
Yeah,
You got lost driving around?
hopefully.
Nonetheless, we are back again. I'm here to take your phone calls. You can call me up and yell at me, ask me to draw something. I can refuse. But I'd like to hear from you. I'll try to draw y'all a picture.
I don't see you drawing, Graffo.
Well, I'm sharpening pencil. I had a lady the other day said I had a great accent. Do I have an accent, y'all?
Yeah. I mean, what kind of accent?
That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I don't think I do, but maybe I do.
You sound like you come from somewhere, and that's good.
That's right. Everybody's got to be from somewhere.
Well, a lot of people, they don't want to be where they're from, or they want to forget about it, or they want to act like they're not from there, and I'm not trying to turn judgmental on them, but I don't got any problem with where I'm from or the people who also come from where I'm from or any of that.
Now, Joe Bob, you have a heavy accent, my friend.
So you're saying I sound like I'm from where I'm from, is basically what you're saying.
Well,
I ain't trying to wash off my people or anything.
Whoa. All I'm saying is you sound, well, I'm not calling you hillbilly or anything like that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anyhow, are we on track yet? So I'm drawing a dog to get the dog out of the way, right? We always get dog requests. I have decided to call this dog Franklin. Is that acceptable?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You sound like a little mouse when you say that.
Yes. Do I still sound like a mouse?
Now you sound like a
Do I need to turn it up?
a nutria. Yeah, just a little bit.
Nutria. What
Yeah.
is that? The river rat? Is that what a
Yeah,
nutria
but
is?
but they look like possum. Don't you think?
More like a little beaver or something, but without the tail.
They do have a tail. I have exchanged glances with a nutria one time. I'm pretty sure it was a nutria. And it was early in the morning, and I was working, so I wasn't out stumbling around or nothing. I know what you're going to say. And then it spoke to me.
Holy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Was that over on, I'm not going to call it what they call it now, but was that over on Town Lake?
Yes. Yes, it was. They call that, what do they call that now, Joe Bob? They call it Lady Bird Lake.
I don't want to hear about that.
Just saying.
Yeah. You know, she didn't even want them to call it that.
But they rammed it down her throat anyhow.
No, they waited till she was dead.
Oh.
What a way to honor someone.
Right. Is that better than Joe Bob Lake? Lake Joe Bob? Lake Grimes, perhaps?
What's the question?
The question is, can we go to camera 1?
Sure.
Okay. All right, just curious.
Now, is this where you want to be?
Yeah, I just thought I would look at that on television. And
Now, were you talking about some of my royal ancestors, Lady Grimes?
yeah, Lady Grimes and Lord Grimes. That's fine. Anyhow, the phone number here is 512-472-2255. Or is that the right phone number?
Yeah, that's right. 472-2255.
Yeah, 472-2255. There it is. All right.
Okay, you know what you're doing?
We got an excellent letter, by the way. I'd like to point this out, that got some mail from the sage Daedalus. Gave us some excellent ephemera and a comic book, which was just fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Daedalus, what's up with that? I need to know more.
One moment, please.
Shall I start something new? No.
Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Blinking red lights, no blinking red lights. Graffo, how you doing?
You're doing swell.
Does that mean good
Yeah,
or great?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going over there in the booth? I notice all kinds of things are happening.
Yeah, just little tweaks here and there.
Okay.
I reset the switcher just
That's
a
cool.
minute ago.
All right.
You're looking good though. Your drawings there.
Oh, good.
Can you hear the music?
Just barely, and that's fine by me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. You guys are taking notes in there, right? Remembering stuff?
Taking notes.
Yeah.
What do you need, boss? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Just to so that we know what buttons to hit next time and stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
By we, who do you mean?
I'm talking to Joe Bob, I guess.
Okay.
sorry about that, boss. I
Sorry.
could have been, yeah.
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 we'll
It won't happen again.
No problem, dude. We'll talk later. That's all. Dog, egg, what else? We done with this?
That's nice.
Let it go.
Is that Snowy from Tintin?
That is my dog Franklin. Release.
Is he the one who started the barbecue joint?
You know, no, but since you brought it up, have you eaten there?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Would you wait in line for about 6 hours?
No. Are we making fun of them? Are we talking real? Or I mean,
Well,
if you haven't been there, I have. You want me to say what happened or?
No, we're talking real. You and me, just man to man right now.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
We're not endorsing though, right?
I went up there on my birthday,
Yeah?
and I went through the line up there, and I got up there, and so the fella himself, he is slicing it up there.
Right.
So I say, oh, hey, I say, well, it's my birthday. So he cuts me off a corner piece and throws it in there with my regular.
The butt?
No.
The butt.
No.
Yeah, man.
No.
I'm not talking about the end of the animal.
I'm
talking,
saying okay,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, the corner of the brisket, the butt of the brisket.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I mean, what can I say? It was good.
Yeah. Sounds great. Your description alone makes it sound wonderful.
It was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So, and then I went one other time, and that was good too.
But did you have to wait in line for a long time?
I did.
And how does it rate compared to all the other fantastic barbecue joints we have in this town?
Well, I'm trying to think of the name of the one in Llano, because the one that we go there sometimes, that one is about as good.
I don't know that one. That's
Okay.
That's kind of out of my neighborhood,
Well, you ought to get out there sometime.
I suppose.
I mean, I would say it's tops. I mean, it's just as good or better than anything that's out there. Franklin's is, I think.
Really?
If you go in for brisket and moist brisket, yeah.
Uh-huh. I can do that. Joe Bob, you remember that toy that you had that plastic thing with the iron filings in it and a magnet? And you would move the filings around?
Sure, you draw a little picture with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. The guy you're drawing looks like the fella who was underneath the
That's
plastic.
right, yeah. What was that guy's name?
Wooly Willie.
Really?
That's some information we're getting from the booth in here, yeah.
Wow.
But that makes sense, Wooly, because you do the hair on
Caller
it.
on the line. Welcome, caller.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. I heard y'all talking about barbecue, and I had to call in.
Well, what do you think? What's the best in town?
Well, I've had Franklin,
Uh-huh.
but not fresh. My sister had some at work and brought me some afterwards. They had some catered, and it was pretty good.
I bet.
I would compare it to Lockhart. I'm a big fan of the Lockhart places.
Oh, you like, what, Cries, Smitty's?
Rice and Blacks and Smitty's.
That's good stuff.
But, yeah, it was good. I'd like to try it fresh sometime, but, that line's a deal.
Well, that line's a problem. But, as for myself, I don't mind old brisket. I don't mind old pizza, any of that stuff.
No, right on. My sister has a work friend that moved to California, and she comes back a couple times a year. She goes and stands in lines, gets 2 whole briskets, and uses my seal-a bag thingy, the vacuum bagger.
Yeah.
Packs them in suitcases, frozen, and flies them back to California with her.
And that's not a problem for the authorities?
Apparently not.
See, because she can't get that, what they got here. What we got here, she can't get it there.
Yeah. I don't even. I've been to California once, to San Diego. I don't know how their barbecue is.
Surely they have good food, barbecue out there.
I mean, you think California would have lots of good stuff, but I just don't know.
I think where they're deficient in is, and I could be way off, but their Mexican food's a little bit different than what we get.
You're dead on.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I remember the first time the only time I've been to California on airports and stuff, but I don't count that.
Right.
First time I went, the only time I went was we flew to San Diego. My brother was graduating from the Marine Corps boot camp thing. And we went out there and ate around San Diego and stuff. And that's the first time I remember seeing places with fish tacos. And that's before I heard of them or anything. And I was like, what the hell is a fish taco,
Man, I hate to say it, I still haven't had one of those things yet.
They're not bad. It's usually, some kind of white fish. Sometimes people use catfish. And it's got like a little spicy sauce on it with some slaw or something.
Does it look like, is this Daedalus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Daedalus, does it look like? This is what they look like, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, it looks yummy.
I think his fin needs to come outside of the taco on the side, like he's
like up here.
In it. No, like he's in it swimming.
Oh, you mean like this?
No, out the side, like his arm fins.
That's
pectoral fins, isn't that what they call them?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, that looks scrumptious, man.
Yeah, put some sour cream and some hot sauce on that.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
Give you a big ramekin of sour cream.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Did you say mustard?
Sure, why not? Dijon.
Okay.
Grey Poupon.
Worcestershire sauce.
Say that again.
Worcestershire sauce.
Let's just call this gray.
Yeah. Lee and Perrins.
There we go. Yeah, yummy.
Hey, so do we want to talk about the post office box?
Well, you
Graffo?
can, sure.
Well, so Daedalus Graffo showed me something he got in the mail this week.
Yeah, right on.
That was cool, man.
I heard you asking about the one comic, and I thought of it after you mentioned Underground Comics last week. And I had the number 1 of that, and I was looking, I couldn't find it, so I think that was number 2.
Well, where did that come from, man? And I know we don't want to exclude the viewer out of too much,
can we show the viewers? Is that okay with Daedalus if we
show
the
I think,
viewers what we brought?
Be my guest.
What he sent us?
Yeah, he said yes.
Yeah, go right.
He's nodding his head.
Yes, nodding my head in agreement.
Feverishly.
Yes. Motion lines, just crazy.
Motion lines. That is something I know about.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
But that it's a kind of a little independent press out of Portland. And Snake Bomb Comics. They make the self-titled one there, Snake Bomb Comics, but they make some other stuff too. And a lot of them have kind of a real outsider kind of vibe to them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. But unlike most outsider stuff, you can't see that, honey. It's too dark. Unlike a lot of outsider art, this one really had, they had a lot of energy into it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You might want to just lay it down on the, there we go. That's not the comic.
No, that's my quick sketch I made for y'all.
There's 2 Graffo, Trixie, and Joe Bob.
How sweet. And what is Tony?
Tony Iommi. I might not be able to read my handwriting.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I thought it was Tony Clomey.
Oh no, yeah, my eye might be a little too flourishy. But that's Tony Iommi is the guitarist for Black Sabbath.
Oh, okay, right on.
That was a late night inspiration. I need to sketch something for Graffo.
Sweetie, they can't see that.
I can see it on the feed pretty good.
Okay.
Well, but I know what it is, though.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's, I thought about it because it was all little compared to your drawing that you usually do, and I didn't know how, if y'all showed it.
I got to tell you, I love the three-eyed cat. Where did you get that?
There's a famous internet cat called Lil Bub, and it's a little like dwarf cat or something.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had made those stickers with, like the third eye going on, and I thought they were, I don't know if they had an Etsy shop or something, but I got a few of them to give to people.
What is Cool Dog?
I don't know.
Take away. Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't know?
It's one of those, I follow a bunch of those, kind of artist dudes on Tumblr and whatnot, and somebody had a Kickstarter or something for them, and they make stickers out of a bunch of people's old ham radio cards.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And, I don't quite get it, but I thought it was kind of funny with the picture of the dog.
Oh,
and
man.
I just got it. I put one on my computer, on my laptop, and the same deal. I'll collect stickers like that just to give to people as dumb things. So
I love it.
So right on.
That's going into the Graffo archive.
Right on.
Yeah.
I established the Graffo Library of Art.
That's right. But you wisely didn't put a return address, so we can't send you any artwork.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking of being all cryptic with the sigil and everything.
No, you did that. You did that, but we can't. I don't want to lecture you, Daedalus, but reciprocity is the cornerstone of any relationship.
Well, civilization is built on a mutual debt obligation, so.
Exactly. So, we need to throw something your way, man.
Yeah, right on. So, yeah, I'll try to, if I come across cool stuff, every once in a while, I'll send y'all some cool stuff or whatever.
Awesome idea.
And I'm going to try to draw some real pictures instead of a quick Sharpie sketch.
No, man, that was cool. Don't put yourself down. I like that.
Well, if I take time, I can do better.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying.
That's my excuse, too.
Right?
Yeah.
That was grab a backing board and draw a sketch looking at a picture of Tony Iommi, but make him into a Bigfoot. Oh, well.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
I'm glad y'all liked it.
Absolutely. Loved it. And we should be getting more of that mail when Trixie puts that graphic up.
Yeah, right on. Everybody, Stacey from San Francisco last week should send something.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody named Kim Kimini posted a link to the show on Reddit.
Really?
Yeah, they should send something in. So
maybe I should be looking at Reddit.
It was somebody posted a link in the Atheist thing, I think, after the famous show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Can I jump in here and ask a question?
Absolutely.
What do you call that hat that character's got on?
This is called a fez.
Yes.
Isn't that some kind of weird thing from wherever? Or?
Egypt.
Morocco, isn't it? Or Turkey?
Well, North Africa in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anybody really wears them anymore.
Well, the Shriners?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, and their little go-kart.
Yeah.
Ain't North Africa where Benghazi's at?
Yep, in Libya.
Benghazi, I thought they caught him.
Yeah, Benghazi.
Yeah.
Benghazi been busy.
So what kind of statement are you making with, having this guy wear a hat and, never mind, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Like
I watch too much news and I get caught up in these things and it's just silly anyway.
Well, it's a legitimate question that's really not ever really going to be answered, I don't think.
Well, nobody wants it to be, or not. Okay. The people who are in a position to get the thing answered don't want it to get answered. You guys can laugh all you want, but...
Now, we're laughing with you, man.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm not laughing at all, so...
Oh. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. First of all, let's just say this, that I don't like brimless hats. I like a good brim on my hat.
Is it even a hat if it doesn't have a brim?
Yeah, it's a hat.
It is?
Yeah.
So anything I put on my head, I could, take a cow pie and put it on my head and that'd be a hat.
Not only could you put...
It's still a bad hat because it's got no brim.
Yeah, unless it was a big one.
Well, home is where you hang your hat. You can't hang a cow pie.
I wouldn't be so sure.
We can get an old dried out one, put it on a lathe.
It crumble.
Turn out the...
Oh, what, are you going to shellac it, or?
Yeah.
Well, fine. I mean, if you're going to do that, yeah, sure. You could have a sandcastle, too. So everything's a hat now. Nothing makes any sense because we're going to do a postmodern thing because we figured everything out, and therefore nothing means nothing. Everything's relative.
We're beyond postmodern now. We're postmodern.
Not me. Not my
I don't
family.
even know what all that means, but I am drawing a cow pie hat for Joe Bob.
That kind of looks like Raiden.
Like who?
Raiden, the god of thunder.
Oh.
But now it's got the magic mushrooms on it.
Right. Who's the god? I thought the god of thunder was Thor.
Well, I'm talking about like from the Mortal Kombat video game.
Oh.
I hear you.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Uh-huh.
Raiden,
Yeah.
Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
Yep. My nephews have been staying over this summer and they've been playing it. It's pretty gruesome, the new one.
Really?
Yeah, like there will be their special slow punches, like their, I don't know, special moves. And
What do they play? What are your nephews playing it on?
My PS3.
Oh, okay.
And they'll punch and it'll be like zoomed to a 3D version of their skeletons and muscles, and it'll show them all breaking and teeth flying out of their mouth.
No kidding.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, well, that's just what kids want, isn't it?
A 5-year-old and 11-year-old, perfect entertainment.
Could you imagine if they'd had that when we were growing up?
Ram the red pixel into the blue pixel wall. That's what I had to deal with.
Oh, what was that?
All of them, I think.
I thought you were talking about battling tops or something.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about the pixels that they arranged in different patterns for all the early Atari games.
Oh, okay, all right. I got you.
Yeah.
One time, the God of Thunder went up to Valhalla. Have you heard this?
I don't know yet.
And he walks in, and Valkyrie comes walking out, and he says, "I'm Thor." And she says, "Well, you're Thor. I'm so Thor, I can hardly pith." So, I shouldn't be up here telling jokes, man.
That was a good one, boss.
Thanks. My delivery is unparalleled.
Hey,
It
Graffo.
sounded good to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, we got
Are you bumping him already?
yeah, we
Probably.
got somebody from Chi-Town on line 4, and then
Holy
Stacey
moly.
on line 2.
All right, you heard it,
Up
Daedalus.
there.
But hey, thanks for the stuff, man.
Yeah, thanks
Hey,
for
no
calling
problem.
in.
Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you later.
Good
Later,
talking to you.
Daedalus.
Later, man. Hey, caller.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
going
Chi-Town.
on?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. What's up, y'all?
We're just hanging out, and it's raining down here in Austin.
Oh, for sure. I love Austin. Austin's a good city.
Yeah, well, right now the water's coming out of the sky, and it's hitting the ground, and it's going right back up at the same time.
I tell you what, that's what it is, you know?
Yep. Where are you?
I'm kidding. What's that?
Where are you at right now?
Oh, where am I at?
Yeah.
I'm at far north Chicago.
Far north Chicago. So you're out in
I
the.
feel like the Howard area.
Oh.
You know, it gets, you know.
I thought you were in the water. You're so far north.
Yeah.
So what's going on up there, man?
Nothing, man. We're chilling. You know, we had a good 4th of July as always.
That's cool.
You know, blowing off some M80s and shit like that.
Oh, you're really having a good 4th of July.
Oh yeah, we had a great one, man. We had a little barbecue with the neighbors, and you know, we're doing our thing, you know.
Right on. And y'all have great barbecue up in Chicago. We were just talking about our indigenous barbecue down here. And,
Well, y'all are the kings of it, right?
well, you know, there's good barbecue everywhere. And we established that there's good barbecue in North Carolina. Did we not, Joe Bob?
We did.
Yeah. So there's the Carolinas, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas, man, we got good barbecue down here.
I mean, down here, it's its own. I mean, we got to do with the kind of the German Czech thing or whatever, which is, you know,
right.
we're not into the sauce. It's all about the meat.
Yeah, Yeah.
That sounds
well,
right.
You know, I'm sure we can talk about some shit. You know, just I've been to Austin several times before, and you know, it's a great city. You know, I had some crazy experiences there.
Oh yeah, what happened when you were down here, man? Lay it on us.
Well, long story short, I was staying with some people. It's a little kind of extended family was going on in parts of Galveston, and I ended up in Austin.
Right.
Austin, yeah. So I've seen the area, and it's a different vibe. It's definitely a different vibe from Chicago, you know.
Oh yeah, but Chicago is Chicago. We're not going to try to compare ourselves with that fantastic city up there.
Right. Well, it can go in many different directions.
Well,
so.
sure, and that's the place where the president came forth from, so to speak.
Can I jump in here and ask our caller a question?
Yeah.
Okay, caller. Don't y'all got a situation up there where, you know, you're gonna tell everybody they can't have a gun, and so you're gonna make everything safe, but somehow everybody keeps getting killed all the time, or something like that's how I remembered it, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard many different things before, but I've heard that Chicago is probably the most dangerous, largest metropolitan area, and I mean, I've been in Chicago. Chicago's basically like any other time. You can't have a fully automatic weapon, but obviously you can have a handgun if you have a police card. You know.
Or you can just go pick one up from somebody right down the road, right?
You know, there's I don't know if either one of you know, but there's kind of a saying that I think kind of puts everything in perspective. And that is that, you know, kind of the way they say it is, it's interesting if you think about it like this, but when guns are outlawed,
what?
Only outlaws will have guns.
That's good. Did you make that up?
No, that's coming from, that's actually, I heard that years ago.
That's like a bumper sticker, man.
Well, it ought to be, okay, fine, good.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, man. I mean, if you want to go there, I agree with you 100%.
Right.
I'm trying to speak right now, but I can hear myself.
Oh, you got to turn your TV down.
Yeah, it's got kind of that thing going. But
you're fighting yourself.
Right. No, but I agree with you 100%. Good people don't have guns, bad people have guns, and good people don't have guns.
There we go. My gosh, you sound like a Texan.
Right. Well, we don't fuck around here either, you know?
Oh, caller, we're not supposed to be using that word.
You come to Chi-Town, I'll show you some of our neighborhoods.
He said fuck, but that's fine.
Oh, is it?
We're after 10.
All right, let's go. Let them roll.
Yeah. They were trying to get on you about your language, but I had to tell them that no, we that's the way people in Chicago talk, Joe Bob. They're tough.
I don't got no problem with that.
All right.
I come from up around Fort Worth, and Chicago was a cow town too, and.
Yeah. I've been to Fort Worth before. Fort Worth kind of reminds me of Milwaukee a little bit.
Really?
There you go. I actually got folks up in Milwaukee.
Wow. Maybe you guys know each other.
I doubt it.
Okay.
But
Well, so you've been all over, dude. Were you in the military or something?
No, man.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
I wasn't in the military. I've lived all across the U.S. probably.
Right.
I've been to California. I've been to Austin. I've lived in Galveston before.
Yeah.
I've camped out in northeastern Georgia. I like to go camping sometimes. It's kind of a little hobby of mine.
No, that's cool, man.
But yeah, it's another story. But you know, I mean, I've been all over, man. I like to get a good perspective on, you know, it's good to visit different places to, you know, it kind of broadens your horizon.
Absolutely, literally broadens your horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No.
Hey, I just want to remind you, we got Stacey on line 2, and she's got a friend with her that she wants to put on the air.
Oh, well, by all means. My friend, I sure enjoyed talking to you. Will you call back next week?
All right, definitely.
All right.
I'll definitely do that. I like you guys. Hey, I watch you guys all the time.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. Have a great evening.
All right, talk to you later.
Peace out. Trix, I can barely hear you or the speaker.
Okay, I turned it down, but you
I
need to
know.
turn it back up.
I know you did.
We got Stacey on the air.
Well, put her on. Hey, Stacey.
Hi, Graffo.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
We had some technical difficulties last week.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, we're in a different studio, and we're having a little trouble getting adjusted, but we're kind of working.
I wanted to put my friend Tarwin on the phone. He's my Australian friend, and he wanted to talk to you. We've been getting more and more fans out here in San Francisco, so I'm going to pass the phone off to him, and you guys chit-chat.
Fantastic. What's his name? Carwin?
Tarwin, Tarwin.
Tarwin. Okay, that's fine. Put him on. Yeah.
Carwin with a C.
Hey,
I
man,
think.
how you doing, mate?
Good, mate. Yeah, this is just kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on. I hear I'm your new fan.
What'd you say? I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
I'm your first Australian fan, mate.
Oh, that's fantastic. And maybe you could open up the Australian branch of the Graffo fan club out there.
That's a great idea, man.
Yeah.
Like, we need to, like, make T-shirts and shit and just, like, send them around. It'd be great.
Excellent idea. And you're from Perth?
No, mate, Melbourne.
I was close, right?
Yeah. No,
What?
Perth, mate. You don't want to be from there.
Oh, why not? Because it's west?
Yeah, man, the Westies. You can't trust them.
You know, I've always wanted to go out there, but y'all have too many poisonous snakes.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the snakes. Seriously, koalas though, drop bears, no good.
Koalas?
Yeah, and the drop bears, they're the worst.
What are they?
Drop bears, man. Like, you walk under a tree and they just, like, giant claws and they fall down and, like, split your face, mate.
Oh, you're having fun with me.
Somebody's got an accent.
And cockatoos or something like that?
Cockatoos, yeah. They're tasty, though.
Oh, I bet they are. It tastes like fried chicken, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So
You're not drawing anything, mate.
No, I know. And what can I draw for you?
What can you draw for me?
Yeah.
Can you draw me a drop bear?
Yeah, I sure will. Now, I'm not
man.
really sure what it looks like, or if you're having fun with me.
That's the crazy thing. No one knows what they look like.
Okay, all right. 'Cause
No one survived.
Nobody survives these attacks. I see.
Exactly.
All right, I got it. What are you doing out there in San Francisco? Having fun?
Mate, one of those tech dickheads, you know?
Right.
Get them out of your country.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't allow me in here.
Cool. Welcome.
Yeah, well, that's very kind of you, but it's a pretty good place. Actually, was down in Austin a few months ago.
Were you at some concert?
Yeah, for like that crazy festival you've got.
Oh, yeah. Right on, man.
Yeah. I hear it's a lot better when that's not on, so yeah.
It is a lot better when it's not on.
But I got to like jam with some like local kids in their house and stuff, which was pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm right down there by all that action, and I don't like it because of the traffic. And I don't mean to be a drag or anything, but it's really rough on us locals.
Yeah, no, mate, for sure. Like, I'd hate to be driving around then. I was catching the bus everywhere, riding a bike around. It was all right, you know?
Precisely.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Hey, what time is it down there in the down under?
Oh, no, I'm in San Francisco at the moment.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Stacey.
Trix has been running around doing things.
She's been gathering your fans here.
That's right. Now,
I'm not sure how many. I think she wants to claim there's about 7,000 so far, but I think I might be number 2.
yeah, that sounds about right.
10. She says it's 10. She's claiming 10.
10's good. 10 is an excellent start.
I think this is looking like a drop bear. This is pretty damn amazing.
Yeah. Now, I've got a feel for this sort of thing. Now, your first name starts with a T?
Yeah. Tarwin.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I just wasn't sure if I was hearing that right.
I thought it was
Yeah,
Tarwin.
This is Stacey's clamoring for the phone. She wants to back mate. Have fun. It's awesome. I'm going to keep watching.
Okay, dude, thanks.
Hi, Graffo.
Hey,
I'm back.
Stacey.
No, I've got lots of fans. We have viewing parties at my house every week now.
No, you're pulling my leg.
No, I'm not. I'm serious.
Oh.
Everybody knows how big of a crush I have on you.
That's fantastic. And you must have an old black and white television.
No, I'm watching from my computer.
Oh, okay. All right. What?
Well, I have a smart TV, but
I bet you everybody in San Francisco is all wired in. We know that. It's a very technologically advanced town.
you got it. That's where it comes from, Silicon Valley.
That's right. Or up here in Texas.
Yeah, we got our own valley and silicon and everything too.
Well,
It ain't a joke.
They definitely got silicone everywhere.
Yeah,
You know, silicone.
Y'all ever heard of Texas Instruments, the transistor?
Holy moly.
Jack
You
Kilby?
just blew my mind.
Well-
You just blew my mind.
Joe Bob, don't be picking an argument.
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, if we're going to talk about California and what they done, let's talk about Texas too.
California is a very innovative place. They're always ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they're just innovating all over the place, innovating people's personal lives and everything else.
The women out there are stunningly beautiful.
And they got silicone.
And
too.
they got silicone. It's like
In the valley.
every woman down there has silicone in their computers.
And in their valleys.
And in their valley.
No, he didn't say that. He did not
God.
say that. So, how did you meet Tarwin?
Tarwin's a friend of mine. I have a bunch of technology friends. All my friends at work have been hearing about you.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting everybody calling every week. You're going to have somebody from a new country.
That's a great idea. Make sure they can speak English, though.
Well, he can barely speak English. but
Tarwin?
We'll let him pass.
He did quite well. He kept saying drunk bear or something. I didn't know what he was saying, so I just kept nodding my head.
Yeah, well, get used to that. The viewing parties are going to get a little drinkier and drinkier.
A little
as
rowdy,
we go
huh?
along.
Are you guys,
Yeah.
are y'all having an adult beverage?
I had like half a beer. My friend had back surgery this week.
Oh, wow. So
I had to go pick up his son from school, and I bought them like a gigantic pizza and did the dishes and took the trash out trying to
my
help
God.
out.
You are
Yeah.
something else.
I'm a good Samaritan.
You must be. Did you have to walk his dog and all that stuff?
What's that?
Did you have to walk his dog? I mean, or did he not?
Oh,
have,
his back?
his
No,
do-
he had back surgery.
No, I'm just saying if you gave him all the. Never mind.
Oh,
I just
lost
thought maybe
you.
you had to walk his dog. D-O-G. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
well,
need, speaking of G's, you need to put that Graffo, the G spot, back on your hat. That's the way we know you know where to find it.
well, you have been watching a while, haven't
Did she
you?
say put the G spot back on your
She-
hat? Is
she
that
did
what
say
she
I
that.
sure
said?
did. I did say that. He
Um,
knows where it is. He knows where it is.
I do. But I do. And hey, Joe Bob, I do have the purple G around here. It's in my bag, but I don't know where my bag is.
I'm bashful about this kind of thing. I don't
Okay.
have anything to say
All
about
right. You must think we're talking in double entendres.
it. I know y'all are talking what you're talking.
Where's my Graffo bag? We are all a who today.
Did you get it in the Graffo lounge?
No. It's got my water in it too. Yeah, it's in there.
Well, I want to get my picture from last week.
Oh yeah, and we've got that for you. And how do we get that to her?
Well, I will pay for the shipping.
I tell you what, if you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, does this sound like a lot of trouble?
No.
Okay, and send it to, oh, here it is. You don't have to do that. Send it to, what's the address, Trix?
6333.
P.O. Box
6333.
6333.
Okay.
And send it to me, Graffo. P.O. Box 6333, Austin.
What else should I include?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What else, Trix?
78762.
Okay.
We will fix you up, dear.
Okay, and I'll send you a selfie.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And then maybe I'll just show up at one of your parties.
You better.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh my God, that'd be so awesome.
I love San
But
Francisco.
no promises. I might give you lots of hugs. I got a crush on you.
I'm halfway there in my mind.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll send you the envelope. Then I'll take a picture with your picture.
That'd be
Send it.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that, Stacey, and then we'll see you back here next week, right?
Yes, you will. Yes, sir. On the dot. And I'm going to have about double the people.
Fantastic.
20 next week.
I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do it.
All right, sweetie. We'll let you go right now.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. See you
Bye,
later.
Trixie. Bye, Joe Bob.
Bye, Stacey.
Bye-bye.
Graffo.
Bye. My gosh, you can hear the thunder through the walls here at Studio A1.
We got Chi-Town back on line 1.
Really? Hey, Chi-Town.
Hey, what's going on, baby?
What's going on?
Man, just chilling, man. You know, chilling in the back way.
Yep.
But yeah, man, you're hard to get a hold of the president, man.
Am I?
I've been calling you guys and shit, and you know, you guys got all the callers and stuff.
Well, yeah, we do get a lot of people in line sometimes.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of like extend myself to you guys. I mean,
Have you called us before? I mean, have you gotten through?
You guys ask the questions, man. You guys ask the questions. That's your job, right?
Right.
You know, you're like Howard Stern. You ask the chick, are they C's? Are they B's? You know, you're the person directing the conversation.
Well, I try
most of the time.
to. You know, I'm trying to draw at the same time, and I'm not all that exceptionally skilled as a host, but I do.
Right. Well, we're all trying to do our own thing, and I'm trying to trust me, because like is all right, man. All right, I'll be quiet, bro. All right, for sure. But yeah, we're chilling in the back here. We got shitty ass neighbors, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you know, we're trying to. You know, there's been a lot of complaints. My cousin here has a pit bull. And it's a girl. It's a girl. But okay, yes, man. She's 6 months years old. She's 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and
I'm
this
listening.
dog is like you've never met anything like this dog before.
Well, I got to tell you, I love dogs, but you know, pit bulls do have a bad rap, don't they?
Well, they do, man, but it's true. I mean, I'm not comfortable in my own house half the time.
Is that right?
No, I'm serious, dude. This dog will like if they sense any sort of like, you know, not bad energy, but like maybe even nervous energy.
Yeah.
Like they just like react to it.
So you don't want to look at them sideways.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to get started with it, homeboy. You know, like my cousin's got a crazy pit bull. I'm working a 10-hour-a-day job.
Yeah.
Washing dishes at a restaurant that's about to go public or whatever.
Right.
National.
It's a
Crazy
job,
ass
man.
place.
Nobody's going to knock that.
Nah, man. It's like a hot dog place gone public or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I'm working there. You know, I work with a bunch of Mexican people. You know, you know, I've mingled with the Mexicans. You know, my old girlfriend was Mexican. She was fucking crazy though.
Mm-hmm.
She went back to Mexico.
Really? So she was really Mexican?
No, yeah, she was Mexican.
Yeah.
I mean, she was pretty European, but like she had that, you know, she had that sexiness to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that exoticness.
Yeah.
But you know, she went back to Mexico, so I'm just washing dishes, maintaining, and going to school, and you know, just trying to do that right now, basically.
What's your name, caller? I mean, what name do you go by?
What name do I go by?
Yeah, for the purposes of my show.
Okay, so,
Didn't you say your name was Bob?
yes, ma'am, it is Bob.
Hey, Bob, what are you studying in school?
Well, I've already started my school. I'm going to school for CNC manufacturing. It's like, you know, whenever you say it to people have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Right. I'm kind of in that space right now. You know?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. And you're going.
Mr. Graffo doesn't know what CNC manufacturing
Is that
is.
like computer or something?
Yeah.
Machine? What does CNC stand for?
Computer numerical control.
Oh, well, there you go.
And so you're going to learn how to run a machine?
Yeah, well, you kind of program a line of code into a machine, and you can even do it using a USB drive. And you plug the code in, it's like in a text document or something, and it makes a certain cut. Like it could be a mill, or it could be turning. But with a mill, you can make something like a super custom guitar, or like rims for some guy living in the hood or some.
So
You know.
when you get out of college, how much money will you be making doing CNC programming?
Whatever, man, it's something, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I mean,
I actually met a dude. People think it's fucking funny, but I met a dude in my class who his company was making him get the certificate. So he was going there and he was pulling in 90 G's a year. So in my book, that's pretty okay.
Yeah, that's
My book
nothing to
too.
sneeze at.
What's that?
That's nothing to sneeze at. 90 G's.
That'd be real good with me.
Yeah.
In fact, you could even shave a little bit off of it, and I'd still be all right.
We shave about 85 off for you.
No.
Whatever, man. You are being stupid, man.
No.
I'll talk to you guys later. I'll call you another time.
Yeah, please do. We enjoyed you calling in, man. Have a good one.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
See ya. I think he thought we were making fun of him, but we weren't.
I was not making fun of him. I wanted to know how much people like that make coming out of college.
That's right.
I mean, I thought he'd be going to college because he knew how much they made.
That was
And
interesting.
He wanted to make that much.
Right on.
But
I bet our San Francisco people know all about CNC.
CNC.
CNC. Okay, well, whatever.
That wasn't there a music factory by that name?
You asking me?
CNC Music Factory?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Everybody dance now?
Is
Nobody remembers CNC Music Factory.
No, man, I don't.
All right.
No, I remember this. No, I don't remember any
I
of that.
tipped my cards again about my age
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
really
like I
did.
tried not to do.
You're an oldster,
Well,
an old person,
Elderly.
elderly. Thank you. Where was I going with this? I got thrown off. Okay. CNC. Now, he should know that we were not making fun of him.
I don't think he thought that.
Okay, good.
And yeah, not 90 G's would be just fine with me.
Right on, man. or perhaps a little bit more.
I'd like to get enough money so that I can have somebody who's security for me, who's, you know.
Yeah, well, you'll get there. I've always said, Joe Bob, I've always said that I would trade it all for just a little bit more.
That's deep, boss.
Yeah, man. I'm being profound tonight.
I don't know about that situation up in Chicago. The thing with the guns.
Oh, I thought you were judging Chicago by the 2 callers, and I wouldn't do that.
No, I'm not trying to say anything about the city. I'm talking about the rules that they got up there.
Yeah, no, I'm all, you know, a lot of big cities up north, they have problems with people possessing firearms, but, you know, they're,
well,
yeah, what can I say, man?
So they got, you know, all these characters running around with guns, but then they don't want the people who would be defending themselves, you know, and defending their homes and their families. They don't want them to have guns. I mean, so, who's doing that? Whose idea is that?
I think that's the politics of people up north, man.
Huh.
You know that. Huh.
Wow.
Huh. Huh is right.
So the guy running the city now, wasn't he one of the our beloved leaders, fellas from the White House?
Got 1 minute, Graffo.
1 minute? You're kidding me.
Look on the clock by the TV.
My God. Yes, he was, and they call him the Godfather. What is his name? Get out of here.
I'm not sure on his name. I knew he was from that bunch, and then he's like, "Well, I'm gonna, you know, evidently he worked for them, and then he said, "Why don't you set it up so I can run Chicago?" So then he went into Chicago, and now he's telling the people in Chicago what their kids are gonna have for lunch at school, and how many, you know, whether they cannot defend themselves. And,
right.
You know.
Right. Oh my God. What do you draw in 1 minute when somebody says 1 minute? This. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next Thursday.